there was a resignation yesterday, and we're going to get to our guest in a couple of minutes, obviously, and talk about the broader structure of the uprising in Puerto Rico, the colonial structure, and the relationships to the hedge funds that dominate and terrorize Puerto Rico, maybe even also the climate policies that the United States accelerates that threatens Puerto Rico and all of the Caribbean. Anytime you remove a leader like this is also a moment of celebration opportunity, but also of enormous danger. You know, you can remove a figurehead of a corrupt system, and unfortunately we see many cases where not only does the system replicate itself, but it becomes, in some respects, even worse. That said, this was an incredible uprising of energy from the Puerto Rican people, and Ricardo Rosselli, the governor, who was revealed in any number of ways because of leaked telegram messages, resigned yesterday. Let's watch this resignation.
Siento que continuar en esta posición representa una dificultad para que el éxito alcanzado perdure. Luego de escuchar el reclamo, hablar con mi familia, pensar en mis hijos y en oración, he tomado la siguiente decisión.
So that's him, and then let's go to the streets with people celebrating this incredible victory in San Juan.
You can see them watching it on TV.
They're watching it on a screen outside. So there you have it. We'll see what comes next. The real question is, can the next phases of this movement and push take on, again, all of the other systems of colonial structure in place in Puerto Rico? We wanted to just do this throwback clip. Donald Trump's conduct in Puerto Rico has, even for him, been standout disgusting. And again, that's Donald Trump with standout disgusting. But this is also a good moment to also reflect on this Governor Rossello who's resigned.
Yeah, he made a number of different PR or photo op appearances with Trump. I mean, Mayor Cruz is in this one too, but
this is an emergency.
Rossello was in there a lot with Trump.
Yes, Mayor Cruz definitely represents as a Sanders surrogate and someone who supported the protests. Definitely a very different political profile than the governor. Let's just say it up front. At the time, after Maria, the death estimates were not clear, but it was a horrifically devastating event. I was in Vieques in this past winter, and you can absolutely still see it. So, and now the death toll is in the thousands. So Donald Trump...
What did we say the official death toll was? 2,900?
2,975.
2,975 of people have died because of this. Donald Trump used, and this is right in the wake of the catastrophe, to do an idiot brag and a totally inaccurate one about the death toll with Governor Rossello. And I should say, I mean, Governor Rossello, part of these telegram messages, in addition to revealing corruption networks, in addition to the relationship between the government and this control board, which is implementing austerity on Puerto Rico on behalf of hedge funders, he also, in addition to any number of sexist, homophobic, and so on comments, made dismissive, belittling, and comments basically about the victims of Hurricane Maria. So it's part and parcel.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't I see that there were also like some machinations in those texts against Mayor Cruz and tried to make Cruz look worse and Trump look better?
I'm not sure about
We'll
that.
confirm that, yeah.
We'll confirm that. All right, let's watch this clip.
Brock Long has been through a lot. Brock has been unbelievable. Your governor has been, who I didn't know. I heard very good things about him. He's not even from my party, and he started right at the beginning appreciating what we did. Right from the beginning, this governor did not play politics. He didn't play it at all. He was saying it like it was, and he was giving us the highest grades. So Congresswoman Jennifer Gonzalez Colon, who I've watched the other day, and she was saying such nice things about all of the people that have worked so hard. I saw those comments, and everybody saw those comments, and we really appreciate it. And I also want to thank Linda McMahon, small business. She has done an incredible job, built a great company with her husband, Vince McMahon. We want to thank you, Linda, very much. Mick Mulvaney is here right there, and Mick is in charge of a thing called budget. Now, I hate to tell you, Puerto Rico, but you've thrown our budget a little out of whack because we've spent a lot of money on Puerto Rico, and that's fine. We've saved a lot of lives. If you look at the...
That's fine.
Most of that money still
is
hasn't
a
been delivered
horror.
to Puerto Rico.
But if you look at a real catastrophe like Katrina, and you look at the tremendous hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that died. Now, what is your death count as of this moment? 17?
16 certified.
16 people certified. 16 people versus in the thousands. You can be very proud of all of your people, all of our people working together.
As opposed to in the thousands.
As opposed to in the thousands, most of the money hasn't been dispersed yet, as Brendan pointed out. And also, I'll just add, the Puerto Rico has greater poverty rates than Mississippi, as an example, which is the poorest state in the country. And the extractive relationship. The Jones Act means that Puerto Ricans essentially have to pay import taxes on products they make themselves. It's an incredibly obscene relationship, and we're going to get to it with our guest in a couple of minutes, but we did want to celebrate the resignation of Governor Rosello.